Cher here with you. So I'm just about to whip up my dinner. Tonight we're having an easy slow cooker chicken taco soup that I found on this recipe on Pinterest. Last week I actually made it. It was absolutely amazing, and my boyfriend and Megan both requested that I make this again this week. So I am just about to put this all in the crock pot, and I tell you, it couldn't be any easier. You don't have to chop anything up. It requires none of that. It's so quick and easy, and it's so yummy and very actually nutritious as well. So I'm just going to quickly show you what's going to go into this thing. I'm going to put it together, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So basically all you need for this recipe is you're going to need 2 containers of the chicken broth. So this is just, I got the low sodium kind this is just from Dollar Tree, but you can use whatever you like. You're going to need 1 package of the taco seasoning. You could use your homemade seasoning or whatever you like. I also got the low sodium in that as well. You're going to need a cup of salsa. This happens to be the medium, which is what we like. We like a little bit of kick to our salsa, but you could use mild or even hot if you really wanted to. You're going to need 1 can of kernel corn, drained. You're going to need 1 can of black beans. We're going to drain this, and we're also going to rinse it. Now the recipe calls for pinto beans. However, I couldn't find any this week. I did find a can last week, but I couldn't find them this week. So I'm just going with, it's kind of like a mixed blend, it's calling this, a mixed blend of beans. So that's what I'm going to go with. You could go with whatever you like. I really don't think it matters what kind of beans you put in here. And then the last thing is the diced tomatoes. I've got a pretty big can here. And of course you're also going to need some chicken. So I forgot last week to take my chicken out of the freezer, and I put it in frozen, and it worked totally fine. And that's what I'm going to do again this week. I've just got about 3 large chicken breasts here. And that's all there is in this recipe. Like I said, there's no chopping, no cutting, nothing. The hardest part is just opening all the cans. So here we go. So I've already drained and rinsed my black beans and my mixed bean concoction that came in that can. There's all kinds. There's kidney beans, there's all kinds of stuff in that can, which is kind of cool. That way you get a good variety. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to dump in my drained kernel corn. Oh my gosh, this is so easy. You guys are going to love this recipe. I hope you love it as much as I do. Then you're going to put in, you can put in whatever. There's no rhyme or reason to this. Just start dumping. And I'm going to put in my tomatoes. Make sure I get it all in there. I'm also going to put in, I have some leftover tomato paste from last night's dinner. We made some Dollar Tree pizzas. So I have a little bit of this tomato paste left over, so I thought I may as well just throw this in here. It'll just add to the flavor. There we go. Perfect. And then we're going to need a cup of salsa. I'm not going to measure this. I'm just going to kind of dump. I never measure anything. I'm bad. You really can't go wrong, I don't think, with this. You just kind of just eyeball that. That's about a cup. And then I'm going to put in my package of taco seasoning. So there we go. I'm going to just dump that right in there. And I've already opened my little boxes of chicken broth. So I'm just going to go ahead and carefully pour those in. Oh, this smells amazing already. There we go. And I'm just going to give this a bit of a stir. You know what? I think I lied on the chicken broth. I thought I put 2 in last week, but you know what? I think it must only be 1, because this is plenty liquidy enough. So I'm going to just go with 1. You could always add more later, especially because I have quite a bit of chicken. So if it gets to be too thick, I can always add some more later. So that's basically all there is to it. And then I'm just going to put my chicken breasts right in here. Frozen chicken breasts. My particular crock pot actually cooks quite fast and hot, and quite hot, even on low. So I'm not worried at all about putting my chicken breasts in here frozen, because I know this is probably going to be cooked in about 5 hours, probably on low in my particular crock pot. I mean, everybody, you'll have to kind of adjust your time depending on what, you know your crock pot, you know how relatively slow or fast it cooks. So that's basically all there is to it. So this is just going to cook away, and like I said, in about 5-6 hours on low in my crock pot. I'm going to take the chicken should be cooked. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to shred it and then put it back in here. So when I get to that stage, I'll show you what it's going to look like. So my awesome soup has been simmering away here for about 6 hours, and I'm pretty darn sure that my chicken is cooked. It's looking really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take the chicken out of there and I'm going to shred it all up. So I find the easiest way to shred chicken is just with 2 forks and just kind of pull it apart like this. And you just want to keep pulling and shredding until you've got this all taken apart here. So once I'm done with this, I'll show you what the final result looks like. So there I've got all my chicken all shredded apart. That actually looks like it's actually a lot of chicken. I had, like I said, about 3 chicken breasts there. So now I'm just going to add this to the pot. So I'm just going to simply put this back into the crock pot here. I wish you guys could smell how amazing this smells right now. Oh my gosh. Let's get this all in here. Sorry, that's kind of noisy. And then I'm just going to give this a little stir. And we like to serve this with a little bit of sour cream. We like to cut up some avocado, put a few slices of that in with it, like right in our bowl. You can also do some cilantro or some green onion, and then we always have some little taco chips on the side too as well. It's so thick it's almost like a salsa. It is so yummy. So there you have it. There is the amazing chicken taco soup. It couldn't be any easier than that, and it's so yummy. It's definitely going to become a recurring meal, I think, in our house. So there you have it. I hope you guys give this a try. Like I say, we love it. So I hope you love it as much as we do. All right, till next time. Catch you again. Bye for now.